Hey, Dave Knight here at Dave Knight Trading. Thanks for watching. Thank you for being here. Today is Thursday, October 19th, 2023. So, since I think last time we talked, I had one PA in 14. Today was day 9 for me. Up 42 ticks, or 42, whatever, five. I guess I always think of it as $10 a tick, but really it's 42. It's 420 divided by 5. It's 84 ticks in NASDAQ. Trading one, sometimes two, now that I'm above the 3,000 mark. So um, target right now, 54, 55, 56,000. So get a withdrawal. Today was day 9. Notice I have PA number 15 qualified. I did day 7 by mistake, but I went ahead and did it and paid for it. So I've got 2 PAs sitting there. I haven't traded PA 15 yet, though. I'm just leaving it. Um, it's got that lifetime fee to it at Apex, so I don't have to do anything with it. And then I got a EA 98, I believe, with day 5. Let me double check that off screen here. Yeah, I've got 5 days traded on EA 98, and that's the 3 accounts. So obviously the one that I'm trying to try. Do or do not, there is no try. Yoda. Um, Ideally, I like to get to 56K and take out 2K. Take out max withdrawal. So I'm trying to stay disciplined trading. Today was I should have had more profit, but I didn't. Um, I just didn't catch the move the way that when it was rolling. Um, should have been a fairly simple win to the short side today, but it kept rolling back and taking me out. And I'm running with a very tight stop, looking for a market to roll my way quickly. Bringing over the 5-minute chart right now so you can see what I'm talking about. So here's the 9. I believe this is 9:30 right here at pivot, and then it went down, but it kept going back up even in the down. So it really wasn't conducive to get this whole move, but I did capture. I had a couple longs in there. I actually had a long inside, I think right around here, right when I stopped trading, and the market topped off. So we'll take a look at that, what I saw, pattern related, volume related. That's interesting right there, though, huh? Actually, this one here coincides with the 369 showing it, but the 944 mark was, I think. Let me go back and see my entries. Let's put 14 up. Let's go back to 930. I have no idea. This is, I think, here's a long trade right here that I took. This one was the one that I thought I was going to catch. Here's the 943 mark that I talked about with the volume kicking in. And then I went long on this move right here. So I closed my short, went long here. Let me get my screen drop tool. There's your volume, there's your bottom. This comes down, cover here, go long here, take advantage of this move. That's one of my better trades today that I was able to get a hold of. That also coincides with the 369 chart. Let me bring that over if I can get it over here. Oops, gotta stop the screen draw. And this is why I like this long setup. This is, I think, my only long of the day. I might have had one other, but you see the volume kicking right in here. This coincides with what we saw on the 1, 2, 3 chart. So notice I got 369, 1, 2, 3, all based upon Gann and Nikola Tesla that I like. So went back to some of the stuff that I've done in the past that says Gann, even though it looks like Gann V. Gann, William Delbert, no, not what was his name? Yeah, W.D. Gann. There, Gann. Can't try to. Yeah, this is lots of fun trying to figure out how to do this. But another little move right there on the high, a little short signal there. I see it coming off of that. And we're coming up to the 10 o'clock mark here. Yeah, I should have had more profit today, and then 420. 420, isn't that something to do with pot? 420, 420. Anyway, I don't smoke the wacky weed. I haven't done it in 20-something years. Actually, closer to 25. Don't touch any of that stuff. Football season just about done. My boys did good this year, but single A squad going against a triple A squad is not so much fun. We did good against our own competition at the single A level. I lost my quarterback yesterday. Very, very good athlete. Got himself going into concussion protocol. Actually, to be honest, my second quarterback went down last week playing defense, and my third quarterback's been out for a long time. So if we do end up playing our final game, I'm at the fourth quarterback. So we're going to have a parent-player meeting tomorrow and determine if we'll. I just don't feel confident in putting a kid with no experience in a quarterback and just sending them to the wolves. I think it's a safety issue right now. So we're going to talk that over tomorrow. Most likely our season is over. We ended up getting 2 wins on our single A squads that we beat both the single A teams that we played. We competed against a couple of the other teams out there, but for the most part, we struggled to keep up. I mean, when these kids can pull from, like, we only have like less than 100 boys in grades 10 through 12. I think that's how it is. And then 100 and maybe 126, I think, total that you can have and still qualify at single A. And they can have like triple that amount. So they get a pool of players on the AAA squad versus single A squad. It's the talent level is obviously there's just more boys to choose from and pick from. So it's makes it difficult to. I'm hoping that next year, if I continue to coach for Coach Temp, that we can make a single A season, even if we play home and away against some of these single A squads. Get four teams and home and away can be 8 games right there. So that's all we need really. All right. So that's what happened to me today. So officially at 53,429. I guess this will be my weekly video this week. Just grinding it out, trading one contract. I am trading up to 2 now. Notice that, actually, let's bring the other one over, because I want to show you that the 50,100 kicks in now. So once you get above the 2,500 mark, where's my screen draw? There it is. Once you get above the 53,000 mark, this stops, right? The auto liquidate threshold value stops. It stops at 50,100. So it's yesterday, what's my account high? My account high today is 53,456. 53,429. Yesterday I finished at 53,056. So that was day 8, and today's day 9. I've had, knock on wood, I've had 9 positive days. I've come back from a couple losing days to finish one day I had plus 25 when I was down. That was day 4. I think I showed that last week. This week, 16th, plus 69, plus 51, plus 80 yesterday. Excuse me, let me go dollar amount. 690, 510, 800. Today is 420. 420. So just grinding it out, working my way to 56,000, 55, 56,000 to pull out. Hopefully, finally, after all this time, just trying to be patient with myself, not over trading, taking a few trades on. And here's a nice little setup coming in right here. Let's see how this pans out. So here's when you're looking at this, sometimes you see this, and this is be a failure bar, and the market will keep going up, is what I noticed. This, to me, it looks like one of those ones that they were going to continue to go up based upon what we see on the 5-minute chart when it rolls back up. But I don't know. You have to trade it. Now you got a whole bunch of stuff going on here. Like the sim side of this. So it's going down. So this was a down. This would have been tougher to trade because look at this right here. And then this right here is pretty much equal. And then goes up. And it doesn't really give you a chance to get into this one. And then I don't see, well, 420, the 369 chart's not really showing me anything. So it's basing. To me, this is getting ready to well, trade what you see, right? We're not going to do anything with this one. So anyway, 420, I'm happy with that right now. I'm trying to pull between most days 30 to 50 ticks a day on one contract trading. If I start trading 2 at some point, then I'm looking 50 to 80 roughly. So I was able to get 80 yesterday. 100 ticks would be a great day for me. Look at that right there, coming down. Look at that right there. Can't just jump into these. Got to wait for confirmation a little bit. I like to see it pull back down and then get back into it. So we want to be long above this mark right here if it gets there.
Order filled.
Doesn't work, then I like to sell it. This is taking a long time. Usually you want to see it move quickly.
Stop filled.
And there's an example of one of my trade setups. Don't take a lot, but that was worth $100 roughly on the contract. So it's not a big move. You saw where I really got out. This thing doesn't show it properly in the sim. I don't know why it doesn't. But you saw me get in on this move going back up and then exiting right there as it moved back down. I move very close on ups. I'll trail a little bit further behind on downs because the market can fall quicker than it goes up a lot of times. That's based on this volume bar here holding, and now if it gets below this, it becomes failure. It's my 5-minute chart. Lost it. There it is. That's a bunch of junk in there. Anyway, there's a live setup that I took so you could see it, even though it was sim. That's pretty much how I go at trying to grind the profit. Sometimes I get lucky and catch. Right now I've set up a 60 tick stop with a 90 tick profit target, and you notice that I'm quick to move behind there to take less. I don't really want to take a 60 tick hit. It's just to set the trade up and then be able to move. Normally, for instance, you saw that I moved to the nearest support level, right? I think we were trading here. And then when this moved up here, you saw me move from when it first started trading. I think I moved here, then to here, then to here, then up to here, moving to nearest support, and then get knocked out. It's kind of how I go after it. But I try not to take a 60 tick hit, as that's hard to come back from. But I want to give it some room so that I can move to the nearest support or the nearest resistance. And a lot of times if I was running with a 20 tick stop, it'd run me out and then go the way that I thought it was going to go. And we're coming down hard right now. Not really showing me anything here. Anyway, so there's really, this is dangerous. Let's talk about this and then we'll wrap up the video. Here's a dangerous area to trade unless you're just going from taking it here to here, or there to there, or here to here. When you start getting into these zones and then you try to catch going long into these zones, a lot of times the market comes back and moves against you going the other way. So these are the easier trades when you have these 3 bars. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a 5 bar down, but really it was a 3 bar down. There's some of my favorite trade setups right there. 3 bar 5-minute down before it stops and tries to gyrate and do whatever the hell it wants to do. And then it gets, right now it's in this zone here, trading range, congestion area, whatever you want to call it. It gets very difficult to trade in these little areas right here without any confirmation which way it wants to run. This is where I would blow my accounts a lot of times. And I really start blowing my account if I, on an up day, and I try to short it. So I'm very careful about doing ups, going short on up days. That's been my nemesis over the years. So that's, I guess the old saying, if you hit into the brick wall enough times, you either go through it, which you're not going to go through that brick wall, or you stop knocking your head against that brick wall and you say, hey, wait a minute, that's not working. All right, 20 minutes out here. We're going to wrap it up here. It's Dave Knight here at Dave Knight Trading, here exclusively on YouTube right now. Hope you had a great trading day yourself. God bless. Take care. I'll see you in the next video I put together. Bye for now.